பயங்கரமான நாடு. மூத்த மகளின் முளைகளை அறுத்தெடுத்து தந்தைமார்கள் பங்கு வைத்து விழுங்குகின்ற பயங்கரமான நாடு. இளைய மகளின் யோனிகளையும் துடை கரிகளையும் வெட்டி எடுத்து ஈட்டியில் குத்தி, இளைய மகளின் யோனிகளையும் துடை கரிகளையும் வெட்டி எடுத்து ஈட்டியில் குத்தி, அரைவேக்காடாய் சுட்டெடுத்து ஊர் கூடி சூடு பறக்க ஊதி தின்னுகின்ற குலை நடுங்க வைக்கும் நாடு. குலை நடுங்க வைக்கும் நாடு. செல்லமாய் வளர்த்த இளைய மகளின் நிறை மாத வயிறை கிழித்து, செல்லமாய் வளர்த்த இளைய மகளின் யோனிகளை, செல்லமாய் வளர்த்த இளைய மகளின் நிறை மாத வயிறை கிழித்து, பால் கொடுத்த மார்பகங்கள் கொடுவாளாய் எழுந்து நின்று குருதி குளித்து கொலை சிந்து பாட, பால் கொடுத்த மார்பகங்கள் கொடுவாளாய் எழுந்து நின்று குருதி குளித்து கொலை சிந்து பாட, பிஞ்சி கறி சமைத்து நாக்கு இலையில் வைத்து அடித்து விழுங்கியபடி சாம்பல் மேட்டில் நின்று கொண்டு சவ நடனமாடுகின்ற கூறுகட்ட நாடு மகனே. கூறுகட்ட நாடு மகனே. நான் அந்த அறகுலைகளை பிடித்தடைத்து, நான் அந்த அறகுலைகளை பிடித்தடைத்து, நான் அந்த அறகுலைகளை பிடித்தடைத்து உச்சாடனங்களால் உருவேற்றி ஏவி விடுவதற்காய் இந்த பாலமரப்பாவையை செதுக்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றேன். நான் அந்த அறகுலைகளை பிடித்தடைத்து உச்சாடனங்களால் உருவேற்றி ஏவி விடுவதற்காய் இந்த பாலமரப்பாவையை செதுக்கிக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றேன்.
Somehow language doesn't really matter when it's empowered with music, by music. It's tough to follow up what Rajkumar does in plain English prose, but just in case you want to know what he was singing, and this was a poem commissioned and written. I just told him we are doing this Ganja Mahua Chronicles and this is the story, and there is also Divvy story, which is the Tamil Nadu incident, and behind this you have Sairat and what it means in film and what it means in real life, and on the other side of Ambedkar's story, you have the Ganja Mahua story as was sung by them. How does it work in myth? And we have Rajkumar. And this is his mother, a mother figure speaking to a son. And I'll read the poem first and give you a little note on it after that. Mother said, son, that is not a country fit for humans. That is not a country fit for humans. A terrible nation where fathers slit the breasts of the eldest daughter, divvy them and gobble them up. A nation where fathers slit the breasts of the eldest daughter, divvy them and gobble them up. A nation that slices the middle daughter's vagina and the flesh of her thighs, sticks them on the tips of spears, roast them medium rare, and gathering the whole village, savours the meat, blowing air through their lips. There's a beautiful onomatopic moment in Tamil. Ooh, the edit. So the ooh is like also the breathing of the air, which in English I'll have to do it and explain. That's the power of performing poetry. Blowing air through their lips. A nation where the fear of death reigns. A nation where the milk-giving breasts of mothers turn into machetes bathed in blood as they sing the ditty of death, ripping open their darling youngest daughter's fully pregnant belly to make a fetus curry. A fetus curry. For tongues to turn into leaf plates and devour the dead flesh. It's a nation where humanity parades itself by doing a death dance on mounds of the ashes of burnt homes. Such is the heedless nation, my son. Such is this heedless nation. And here I am. And here I am sculpting this girl doll, little doll, with the wood of the devil tree. In Tamil it's called Palamaram. Even Malayalis will know it as Palamaram. That's where the ghosts and spirits go and sit. And here I am sculpting this girl doll with the wood of the devil tree, infusing into it the spirits of those killed before time. Spirits I shall bring alive with my incantations. So Rajkumar was born into a Kaniyaan community which performs black magic. And he's come all the way to Mehboob Studio to cast a spell on us. People who are indifferent to the fact that 1800 women who are Dalit are raped every year in India. That's the official statistics, unofficial could be more. 2 Dalits are murdered every day. That's also official statistic, we don't know how many. And we can go on with our literature festivals and read poems in here and hope to make people think about it. Make a mural, spend money on it, and wonder what to do with it after you spend the money on it. A little bit about the poem. Witnessing the improbable brutal, it's improbable. Would people really stick roasted vaginas and make fetus curry? No, he wants to tell you that so that you at least stop and think. And believe me, in some places this is done. Disembezzling is a practice, and a prime minister who did not condone it is in power. In Gujarat 2002, which we forget. Witnessing the improbable, brutal violence of the higher caste men on women who would rather butcher and make a meal of their own daughters' vaginas, breasts and thighs than let those body parts offer pleasure and or progeny to untouchable men. Seeing all this, all that a Dalit or aboriginal mother can do is hew a wooden voodoo doll made of the devil tree wood, infusing into it the spirits of those killed before time, spirits she shall bring alive with her incantations. The ghosts of several Mariammas hover around us. When justice fails Dalits repeatedly who are routinely murdered, when we fail to take notice of the fact that 2 Dalits are murdered and 6 women are raped every day in India, all that you can best hope in is a doll infused with magical incantations. It perhaps serves the same purpose that Rajkumar writing a poem or performing it here before you does. Rajkumar has come all the way from Nagarkoil to just curse this audience, and I'm helping him do this. So now we will take a breath and ask Jerry Pinto to offer us some poems about love, poems about war. Because to love is to wage a war sometimes for a lot of people. When you start looking out of what's your comfort zone. Thank you.
The whole space of poetry is a Dalit space.